real L Word is it's a spin-off of the L Word, which ran for 6 seasons, and it's kind of the next step. I think the real L Word differs from the L Word because it's real, for one. You know, nothing's staged. They follow our real lives and everything we do, and you don't get do-overs. It came about in a funny way. I ended up reading the press release pretty early, and then, you know, it just kind of went in and went out, and my roommate, I want to say, went up for it. And then I got calls from a couple people asking me if I'd go up for it, and to be honest, at first I was really nervous about it and said no, and then gave in and went in to find out just some more about it, and they put me on tape. And that was really easy. It almost felt like a therapy session. It was weird. An hour and a half in, and I just told them about my life. I told them all my dirty secrets. And I think I said no 1 or 2 other times, and then sort of gave in and thought it would be a really fun challenge. I decided for a few reasons. I'm in a new relationship, and she sort of pushed me along. But I'd love to break stereotypes, and I'd love to also expose Williams syndrome. And, you know, my girlfriend has a kid that's special needs. And if I can help, you know, somebody coming out to their parents in, you know, the flyover states, I'm more than happy to do that. If I can be a role model for somebody and kind of show them that they can achieve anything that they want to do and reach for the stars and come to Hollywood and be a producer and do this and do that, like, I'm all for it. Well, the relationship was, you know, it was somewhat new, and it's 5.5 months, and we complement each other so well, so it's been pretty easy. I think the most difficult part of it, or the biggest transition, is dating somebody with children. So she has 3 children, you know, 2 of them are twins, and they're 2.5, Nico and Daughtry, and Jagger, the one with Williams syndrome, he's 4.5. So the biggest challenge is, I think, finding time between Stamy, Nico, Daughtry, and Jagger, and finding alone time between Stamy and I, and dealing with the temper tantrums of the kids, and that's the biggest challenge. But it's fun, it's something I'm up for. I want children eventually, so this is sort of, in a way, a practice round, but I think I'm starting this relationship 3 men up, in a way. We were both talking, we hung out a ton of times in group settings, and we've known each other for a while. And one day we were sort of talking about our exes and kind of just leaning on each other's shoulders and so on. And she figured it out first, I think, and then a light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, you're really cool. I like you. We might work well together. This is odd. What? And I've always thought she was attractive. She shines. She walks into a room and people love her. I mean, she's magnetic. So that was pretty easy for me. First week of shooting was weird. I'm not usually on that side of the camera, I'm on the other. So it was very hard to sort of take my producing cap off and just be able to let go, which is one of my biggest kind of struggles in life, in a way. And the first week was hard. I was a little more rigid, a little more aware, I think, of my surroundings and so on. But, and then on top of it, I had a huge doctor's appointment, at least to me it was huge at the moment, and I was waiting to kind of find out about my thyroid. So being nervous about that and then starting to shoot was a lot. I was like, oh boy, what did I sign up for? It's been fun, it's been interesting, it's been an experience. I've been quite exhausted though, I'd have to say, because I feel like I'm full steam ahead on a bunch of things in my life right now, and have a camera follow you 24/7 adds a lot of pressure, and the fact that I have to blow dry my hair and put on makeup every day, which I don't normally do, is another whole thing. But it's been great. I'm glad I'm doing it.